12, coming at you with Vivid Rainbow 6 weekend tournament. We're starting out with the first game of the losers bracket. We got Battle Buddy Tactics versus TaskForce. We're playing on Consulate, and right about now we're going to be seeing the picks go up, and I will let my co-caster Mailman take it for a minute.
Hello everybody, I'm Mailman. I'm just going to be duo casting here at 12. Looks like we're having a pretty typical defensive lineup coming out with the Jaeger Pulse. Pulse is typically used on this map to great effect to try to pulse from below, get a stop a plant. Looks like they're picking up a rook when they're going to go lobby.
Here's something strange. They pull out a castle. Yeah, I did not expect them to play lobby first round for bomb, but I think the castle might be good for that. If they're not going to be playing outside too strong, you know, castling off their flanks and just holding the main rooms and not doing a whole lot of roaming except with maybe smoke and pulse above.
I can see how they can use castle in the lobby, and lobby's going to be a great first pick for them on this map because it usually throws a lot of teams off. A lot of teams prefer to go up top on the top floor. Or
yeah, and you can see that they're really set up for either garage or a top floor take right now, especially with that thermite, and they're not going to have enough utility, I feel like, to take lobby effectively because they're kind of wasting two special gadgets on things that they aren't really going to need.
Protect your bombs from being defused.
Alright, so
what to do is take thermite and Abana just in case they do go top or bottom floor, just so they can be prepared either way.
so let me get used to these controls real quick.
Bomb located by attacker.
Okay.
Go ahead and toggle
10
to the
seconds
castle
to go.
if you can. I kind of want to see.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
5 seconds.
It's not letting me really switch anything right now. I don't know what's going on.
Attackers
There we go.
Attackers are heading out to
So it looks
defuse
like
a
they're
bomb.
trying to hold from above, which is more of a typical hold on this map.
So let's see.
Take the first floor. They should be okay with getting this first one.
Let's see where this castle is. This castle's just hanging out on site for now. Oh fuck, there are points on right now.
If you don't have the correct setup, you might want to back out and get that taken care of real quick.
Yeah. Oh, this is incredibly embarrassing. It looks like we did make a mistake. We've already got Ash taking out smoke above, going right for that top floor take. I don't know if she knows that Jaeger's up here. Yeah, it looks like points are on. We might recast, rehost after this round.
Tell them to go ahead and play out the round and just rehost it afterwards.
Yep, they're going straight for the top floor.
I didn't want to interrupt the mid-round or
A bomb
mid-push.
has been located.
I'm already having a defensive setup and everything.
Yeah.
It'd really throw off the whole vibe of the map.
Mailman, go ahead and take this. Yeah. Yeah, Jaeger with a hollow sight, which is I'd say good for this map if he's not going to be peeking outside too much because it is a pretty close quarters map.
When Jaeger just gets taken off by Ash. Ash is going with a double kill. I think she has a triple kill this round already. Looks like it's all just going to be left out on the post below. If they can stop this plant, he might have a chance. I think he did get the diffuser down. Well, 50 seconds left, and then
Attackers
Ash
have recovered
on the
their
hunt for the
diffuser.
pulse. Not looking very good.
Nope, and
here.
there's the first round. Okay. So we're going to rehost, give these guys +1 on the round, and then...
The lobby, they might try mixing it up and going lobby as well.
Yeah, keep talking. I'm going to grab a different chair because mine is too squeaky.
Alrighty, it looks like they're going to pull out a top floor defense here. And it looks like they're having essentially the same lineup, but instead they're swapping out that castle for a Valkyrie. Already on the attacking side, it looks like they're picking a buck and a sledge. It's a lot of destructibility, so hopefully they make the best of use of it.
We can see they are going to be on meeting rooms, so you know a lot of these floors on this map are pretty destructible. And it looks like last minute did they just change that buck out for a jackal?
They did, and they also switched out the sledge for a Blackbeard.
That was a really strange switch. I don't understand the Jackal pick for
Jackal?
Buck. Yeah, especially I understand his gun. His gun is wonderful and he's great for fragging, but with the amount of destructibility in this map, it just feels wrong.
Very true, but it seems like they might be trying to push in through the yellow staircase.
Attackers need to
Their
locate and
attachment
defuse
pick.
as
A lot
many
of teams
bombs
like
as they
pushing up through
can.
that yellow staircase, having a Blackbeard up on the balcony, busting open that wall right there and planting as soon as they can. Which seems like what they're going to try to go for. That Jackal's going to be extremely useful in trying to pick up any pulse down in the
Bomb located
basement
by
or the main
attackers.
lobby if he tries to roam back up. They'll be able to take him out pretty quickly with that footstep tracking.
So right now we were just kind of seeing a pretty standard take.
Attackers have discovered
They
the
didn't
location of a bomb.
blow a hole right in the middle of that wall like a lot of teams will. They blew it closer to the side, I think, to protect themselves. But that will cut off their sight line from B
10
directly
seconds to
through
insertion.
A. So, and then of course we have Pulse just running
5
off.
seconds to insertion.
He's in the basement. Wow, that's something else.
Attackers have recovered
Alright.
their diffuser.
BBT's
Attackers'
gonna use
objective
him
is to
to figure
defuse
out
the bomb.
where their push is coming from, so they can rotate on site and
We've
get
got-
prepared for it.
We've got Blackbeard here kind of taking the lead, and he doesn't even have a shield on. He's just going straight for it.
That's extremely risky.
Oh, there goes the
Especially
shield.
when they have a Valkyrie.
Exactly. And Valkyrie is actually hanging out over here in admin office right now. Just oh, yep, she does have the outside cam. I think she's waiting for that nitro.
That outside camp, you could see that Blackbeard's a little risky and doesn't put his shield on right away. You might see a spawn peek in later rounds.
Yep, see, Valk definitely knows where Thatcher is right now, and she knows that Claymore's there, so that's going to be a call out to a teammate right now. Let's see, we've got Rook on cams as well, and they're just waiting. They're being really patient, waiting for them to make the first move, and just
The
gonna.
attacker's bomb
I think they're
diffuser
gonna
has
just
been
take their
dropped.
time and
Attackers
adjust
recovered the
to what
bomb
the enemy is
diffuser.
doing instead of trying to shape things themselves.
And they have a cam to see where all 5 attackers are right now. That's
Exactly.
not looking too good for TaskForce because their entire strategy right now is just being read, literally read by a Valkyrie.
And they don't even know. They still think, oh, we already have Jackal in the building, but it was a 2v1. Jackal's going down, taken out by Scissor. And Scissor's got that
That's just-
frag. He's looking for another one.
That's just not something you can do when you're an attacker. You can't just jump in through a window and expect to get kills just because you're Jackal.
Especially without droning.
Attackers dropped the diffuser.
Yes, especially without joining. With an organized team like BBT, I know they've been together for a while. They played a lot of Go for it, so they know what they're doing.
Well, if you look at Pulse right here, they have so much information right now. They know exactly where these guys are coming in. You know, he's probably saying, hey, I've got him right here on this wall. Get ready for that push.
And it looks like the Ash has also been taken out as well, so this push is just left down the
There's
Thermite
2 more
Blackbeard.
frags. Scissor is just going insane right now with his Jaeger. Now he
That's either
is
a
really
3
lit.
or a 4K for Jaeger already.
Yeah, he's at 3 kills, and he's
Defender
gonna run
has
out for
left
another
the
one.
designated staging area.
Wow.
Defender has been discovered.
This is ballsy. He's just standing there. And
He also
Blackbeard.
has the feature so that
Defender has
Blackbeard
left
has
the
to come
area
to
of
him.
operation.
Exactly. Oh, and look, that's the round. That was such a one-sided round. There was nothing they could have done there.
That's just on TaskForce for not doing any sort of organized push or a droning in or anything.
Yeah, they tried to just brute force their way in, and it just didn't work very well for them. Now going into the next round, what are we gonna see for picks here?
I'm expecting to see a top floor hold from TaskForce, from TaskForce, because BBT just did a top floor hold and proved that they can hold it.
What?
But it looks like they're going garage instead.
And they're pulling out that mirror, which can be really, if you know how to play it right, mirror can be really powerful on any sort of garage site by just denying the breacher. But they also have Hibana, so they could be anticipating that mirror,
And it looks like they're bringing out a mute to try to stop all the droning on site.
which will be
Maybe they're
really
gonna
important.
Defenders protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Let's see how they set up this defensive hold.
All right. Well, we've got
Really
Jaeger
curious to where
already upstairs. I think he might be grabbing hatches.
that Mira places her windows at.
Yeah, let's check that out. Let's see what Mira's up to.
Placing the mute charge right in front of that drone hole is just going to get it shot out. That is something that just can't happen.
They look a little confused on defense. There's not a whole lot of fast setup. There's a lot of standing
10
around.
seconds to insertion.
At least garage doors are open. No, okay,
5
now
seconds left.
there's something strange. Mira in this office, which is not something you
Attackers have
see
recovered
often.
their diffuser. Attackers are moving out to locate a
It
bomb.
doesn't
and
look like
defuse
she
it.
has a way out, so she might just be standing there. And she hasn't used her second mirror yet, so I'm not quite sure what's going on there.
most times you typically see a mirror in that office. Usually it's along one of the most left or right most walls, just so you can shoot out the other. And typically you see the other mirror on the garage, just kind of as a scare factor. Or if
Exactly,
the thermite
get
is
the
to go blow
information.
up the window. Yeah, just to get the information. If the thermite does try to blow it up, then they can just pop the window and shoot off the charge or shoot him.
Now, they've already taken the floor above, which is such an important spot because you can flush out any sort of anchor from the garage by opening the top floor.
And of course, with that buff, they're going to have the destructibility to do that.
Yeah, see, they know the very top floor is clear now, so they're on the main floor, and Blackbeard's just working angles right now and trying to get somebody to peek him, just waiting.
And something very important that you see from BBT is that they're droning. They're droning their breachers, and the Ash and Buck has drones in front of them, and they are ready to shoot anybody.
Exactly. They have all the information, and this Buck is just gonna scare the hell out of him. He's gonna open up the entire floor. Oh wow, Bandit comes in with a sneaky pick. He's looking for another one. He
Bandit
knows.
must have came up the spiral stairs.
Yep, but he knows there's at least one more up here. I don't think he knows there's two. It's gonna be. Oh, there it is. There's the Ash.
That's a good refrag by Ash, picking up her first kill in the round.
Now, Thermite is still trying to figure out just what exactly he needs to do right now. Oh, looks like Scissor's going down. What's going on?
The Rook might have been fighting through the floor or something.
That looks like Blackbird's gonna pick up a frag. And they've opened garage.
That Jaeger might have come up from yellow stairs. That might have been what happened. That
Attackers
might
have
have missed
located a
that.
bomb.
Now, Rook is not in the best position because we know that the floor above him in a safe spot he can fall back to is wide open. But the door in
Bomb
front of him is
located by
also wide
attackers.
open, and he's standing in a really common spot. He's gonna try and grab
Drop the
that
bomb
frag.
diffuser.
Grabs it, but he takes a lot in the process.
And that Buck should be able to finish him out just by opening that floor right above him. But he did get the diffuser down.
And Scissor's taking out another, so it's a 2v3 right now. 2v, more like 1 1/8 versus 2.5. Scissor takes out another kill. That's the Rook down. All we have left is Mira holding
Attackers
her
recovered the
mirrors.
diffuser.
That's a 3K from Scissor, I believe. Scissor takes a lot of damage from the mirror, I believe.
Yeah, and we're and there goes the round, just spraying through the walls. That was another good round for BBT.
Another good
so-
round for Scissor. That's another 4K for him.
Scissor is going off. He's 7-0 right now. They cannot stop him. I don't know what he did this morning. I don't know if he, had a fruit smoothie, had a good breakfast, but something happened, and he is going off. Now, the score is, with the rehost, the score is 0-3, BBT in the lead, and, yeah, right now, this is just kind of a wash.
And it looks like BBT's opting to do the same type of hold that they had, except taking a Valkyrie instead of that Rook, which I think is an excellent pickup. The more information that you can have, the better. And Rook just providing that armor, at this level of play, I don't feel that extremely useful.
Exactly.
Especially on this map.
Yeah, for headshots, things where people are going to be doing these small peeks, the Rook can be an asset in a lot of CQC situations,
Defenders
but
protect
I
your
would
bombs
definitely
from
take the
being defused
Valkyrie
by
in this
attackers.
instance. And once again, they take the Jackal instead of opting for somebody like a Thermite or anything like that.
Well, they do have the Thermite. They're taking
Bomb
the
located
Jackal
by
instead of an
attackers.
Or
Opponent.
a Thatcher, not a Thermite. Goodness gracious.
So
Which,
it looks like they're going to rely on taking the
Attackers
sludge
have
and the
located a
piano
bomb.
to get that wall unbanded, the garage wall unbanded. Otherwise, if they have bandit charges on that garage wall, they're not going to be able to break open that garage.
And you have to admire their confidence, but is it stupid or is it a legitimate strategy?
10 seconds left before
I
insertion.
feel like with the risk of, them not droning,
5
I
seconds
feel
left.
like it's too much of a risk to try to rely on that sludge so heavily.
And look, they're not messing around with their
Attackers
reinforcements.
are
They
heading
are.
out to defuse
It
the
looks
bomb.
like Mira is going to be holding upstairs in the bathroom. He's going to be trying to cut off those people taking upstairs. And this is why a Thatcher would have been important, because they're going to lose upstairs, or they might not win upstairs.
This round depends on if they can clear out the whole defensive hole on the main floor. If they cannot
Exactly.
get that defensive hole down on the main floor, they're not going to be able to get that garage wall open, and you just might as well add another round on the BBT's round count.
Exactly. Really, really smart move on BBT's behalf, but I'm still not seeing any drones going out, which is really, really dangerous. It seems like they're getting nervous. They don't know exactly what to do.
A very
What-
safe way to play this right now is
what is Jackal
to
doing?
break into the third floor and try to get some drones in to make sure it's clear and just clear from top down.
See, we have an Ash. She's in, like all Ashes do. She's pushing.
I
But
do see.
is it gonna work out? We already have Scissor grabbing a frag. Blackbeard and Thermite still out at garage. Spawn.
That's the sludge down. Their entire strat depended on getting that sludge in there to get the bandit charge.
Can Ash grab this frag? having a hard time pulling off that headshot, and oh wow,
Ash
that's
has already been called outside main
sees a
lobby.
Valk.
She already knows her position's compromised, and her life may be ending here shortly with somebody rotating up to get her.
And look at that, once
Depends on
again,
how
the
they play this.
information is so powerful, just creeping on them with cams. They have no idea half the time that they're being watched.
That Jaeger now knows that Ash is coming up speed zone and is able to get the frag. That's now 2K for Scissor.
Scissor at a 9-0 right now, doing amazingly. Something I have not seen in a match of this caliber before.
And it looks like we have 1 minute left, and the last 3 attackers are just situated right outside the yellow stairs doorway, just trying to push in through the staircase since they cannot break open that garage.
And Bandit in a sort of 1 versus 3 situation, probably calling him reinforcements right now. This might just turn into a meat grinder right here with these 2 people watching the entrance. And they know one's in. And Scissor already took Jackal.
It's already a 3K for Scissor.
Scissor with
4K for
4K.
Scissor.
Is Scissor gonna get the ace? Could this be the ace for the 12-0?
I believe the team's going to back off and let him try to get this ace.
I think that might be what it is. Oh, he sees him. Let's watch this from Thermite's perspective. And there's the ace. What a round for Scissor. The score is 4-0. Scissor with an ace. This is hard to watch.
It just seems like TaskForce really, if they plan on being a serious contending team, they need to get some cooperation going on. It seems like they're trying to play this more like a ranked game, where you can just kind of break in a building and just go for frags. But in an organized team like this, you have to get angles. You have to get drones down. You have to know what you're going into before you just blindly face peek a corner.
Somebody in the Twitch chat is saying clearly they need a rock to beat BBT Scissor. And you know they're gonna have to rock this next round if they really want to stop them, because the score is 4-0. This is match point if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yes, this is for match point.
This is match point. Should I say that in chat?
Yes, just to let them know.
Yes.
Attackers need
When
to
does my
locate and
match
defuse
start?
bombs.
Hey, get out of the Discord, whoever that is.
I'm sorry.
Aww.
I went ahead and moved them. Sorry about that, everybody.
Yeah, sorry about that. Some obnoxious players. Can you
located
message
by
me the
attacker.
moderators and ask them to lock the room for now?
Yeah.
Looks like there's an issue with the stream right now where it is just dropping FPS. Oh, okay, it fixed it. It's just a stutter.
10 seconds to go.
Yeah, we got a standard top 4 hold.
5 seconds remaining.
They're gonna try and play that Valkyrie, you know, play for information, which is something they haven't been
Attackers will
doing
cover
too
the
well.
diffuser.
And now we're
Attackers are heading
getting
out
into the
to
attack
defuse the bomb.
phase. There's still some setup going on.
This is TaskForce on defense, correct?
Yes, Task Force.
Alrighty, it looks like TaskForce is, since they failed on the basement hold, they're going to try a top floor hold now.
Which is smart, you know, if you don't think you can hold a site, you don't want to force it, you don't want to be stubborn about it. But this Buck is already droning out and about to push.
Deploying drone.
One thing that I see lacking on the defensive side is a smoke. Instead, they dropped smoke for a rook.
And they
which
already
is
have
not a
frags
very
going
good-
through. Look at that, look at
They're
that. There
almost
are
able to-
4 people joining right now. And they have a frag. This is such a powerful team in terms of teamwork and communication that they're almost unstoppable when they really get a groove going with each other.
The Jaeger up
See,
the
and-
is going to be left to the... Ooh,
Ash
another
is just being
takeaway.
walked through by drones.
Scissor dropping his first kill of the round. Let's see how many more you can grab.
Drone's ready.
The defense is very much lacking the smoke right now because although we have, I believe, 1 roamer and 1 anchor picked off, there's nothing stopping this push.
A
Ash
bomb
is
Exactly.
already in sight. A smoke
And-
would have been able to come up the doorway and hold a 90-degree angle with a shotgun, but they have none of that. They already have sight. They're gonna have to
Smoke
take
is
a
so
retake.
important in this site because of the very wide open. The rooms are wide with not a lot of cover, especially that main hallway area where Ash is looking right now, and BBT getting kills through walls right now. Just the
Left
game,
and right.
the game
Just
sense is
drop.
ridiculous. There's another one. This is looking like a GG. Oh, almost.
Castle left.
Castle has
left.
to,
Castle's able to pick off a kill.
he has to pull off the Alamo, but that is GG. Yeah, GG goes to Big battle buddy,
Battle buddy
bing bong
tactics.
tactics.
With a clean 5-0.
Very, very, very quick game. Yeah. We're going to close that match out and shut the stream down for a bit and get ready for the next game. Thank you, everybody, for watching. It was kind of a wash, but we are glad you joined us.